Hey Casa de Garcia, welcome back to the channel. If you're new to the channel, hello, welcome. My name is Christina, and today I'm going to be sharing with you how to make this super easy and delicious fluffy banana pudding. This is going to be the next family favorite for any events and holidays. You'll see, so delicious. But if this sounds like something you want to watch, go ahead and continue to watch. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and here we go. You're gonna need a 5.1 box of instant vanilla pudding mix, a can of sweetened condensed milk, a teaspoon of vanilla, 2 cups of milk, two cups of heavy whipping cream, a box of vanilla wafers, 5 to 6 bananas. Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our box of instant pudding mix, our vanilla instant pudding mix. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna add in 2 cups of cold milk. Now we're just gonna whisk that up really good. And it'll thicken up pretty fast. Now once that's mixed up and nice and starting to thicken up, I'm gonna go ahead and add my can of sweetened condensed milk. Then mix that up really good. Okay, once that's all nice and mixed up, now we're just gonna add our teaspoon of vanilla. I just like to do the milk alone with the pudding really quick, just to, make sure it all dissolves really good and starts to thicken up. And then I'll mix the other stuff in there. So it looks really nice and mixed up. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and stick this inside of the freezer just while I do the next part. So probably for about 10 minutes. Okay, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the 2 cups of the heavy whipping cream, and then we're just gonna whip that up for about 3 to 4 minutes until we create stiff peaks. We're making some homemade whipped cream, and I'm not gonna add any sugar into it because the sweetened condensed milk already has a ton of sugar. I usually like to use my KitchenAid, but you could do this with any tool you have. So just gonna beat this up for, oh yeah, and I can only find one of my beater heads, so it's gonna probably take me a little bit longer. Some nice homemade whipped cream. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and stick whipped cream that we just made. This dish is so good. Then once it's in there, we're gonna go ahead and just mix it together. Kind of fold it, if you will. Just keep. So yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stick this inside of the freezer, and then we'll cut the bananas. Let's go ahead and start cutting up our bananas. So yeah, then just start and you can do them as thin or as thick as you want. I wouldn't do them too thin or too thick, just like right in between. When you take a bite, you want to really taste, the banana, the pudding, the cookies. This filling, you guys, is just so fluffy, just like the right amount of sweetness. The whipped cream I use doesn't have sugar, so it just balances it out really nicely. Okay, we got our bananas, we've got our cookies, and we got our pudding mix. We're gonna go ahead and give a layer of cookies first. I was gonna add like a 4 by 6, so a row of 4 instead of 3. But when I grabbed my vanilla wafers, they were already open and already dug into, so I wanted to make sure I had enough for every layer, plus some for the top. And then we'll go ahead and do a layer of the bananas. You could do as little or as much as you want. Okay, now we're gonna take that delicious, creamy pudding, put a nice layer, smooth it out. We're gonna keep repeating that. I'm gonna add a 4th layer on this one, but I'm gonna make it towards the side for the video and photo purposes. Okay, now another layer of our bananas. And then I'm gonna do the same thing over here with some bananas. Now that we got that layer, we're gonna go ahead and add on 4 nice scoops of the delicious fluffy pudding. Now our next layer of cookies. And I'm using a deep dish, and I'll check the size. So I'm able to do about 3 layers of the pudding, I believe. Now we're putting our last layer. This banana pudding, oh my God, you guys, you and your family are gonna love it. Okay, and for the last layer, we're gonna put the rest of our bananas, whatever you got left. So now what I'm gonna do is, the rest of the cookies I have left, I'm just gonna crumble in my hands. You can use like a little, you know, something to just kind of pound them and stuff, but it's fine to just do it like this, and you can have some chunky pieces on top, or, you know, crumbs. It's all good. Nice chunky pieces and some crummy pieces. This is just family favorite. So delicious, so decadent, fluffy, just the right amount of sweetness. You guys have to try this recipe. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and cover it and then stick it in the refrigerator to chill for a while. I mean, the longer the better, even overnight. Me and my hubby ended up going out the next morning, so we didn't get back home till later, and so I'm doing this almost 24 hours later, which I don't mind because the longer the better. Yum, yum. Oh my God. This is, so good. So creamy. The bottom layer creates like a little crust, and then it's filled with bananas and the cookies and the luscious, fluffy, so tasteful and so delicious filling. So he's super picky, so let's see if he likes it. I think it's delicious. You like it?
Yeah.
Why do you like it? What does it taste like?
And there's like shit.
What in the world? But you like it?
Yeah.
Oh my God, Betty, why would you say that?
It tastes really good. It tastes like the banana ice cream.
Oh, does it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, he's so funny. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I truly always appreciate the love and support. But this is how I make my banana pudding. If you try it, let me know. You will not regret it. It is so delicious. It will be a family favorite for sure. Let me know how you make yours, and if you recreate this, go ahead and tag me on any of my socials. Thanks again, and I hope you guys have an amazing, blessed rest of your week.